cutest little jump scare look in the whole world, I don't know what is. In today's vlog, it's gonna be a little more from a management perspective, I think. Let me tell you why. Today, I'm leaving for my very first time going on a radio tour, not as the artist. On the last vlog, I talked a little bit about Savannah Jade. I think I did. But I was cryptic about another artist because we hadn't announced signing with him yet. But now we have, and so I'm super excited to tell you that I am one of Josh Stumpf's managers, and he is currently on like a 3-week radio tour, and the head of our label, Mike Denny, was out with him, but he had to go to the Junos. So myself and Carmen Choney are going to pick up Josh today in Regina and take him on a little Saskatchewan radio tour for the weekend. Also, I self-tanned. At first, I was feeling good about it. I was just like, yeah, I've done a million radio tours myself. I know what these are like. And then I kind of realized that those are easier for me as an artist because I get to talk about the music that I've written and my own journey as an artist. I don't know, it's just going to be a super different experience, and I don't really know what to expect or what my role is going to be in this whole thing. So this is definitely a learning process for me as much as it is for Josh. By the way, that first single is called Highway Money, and it comes out on April 25th, and it's like very, very good. There's also supposed to be a really big snowstorm, because of course there is. And once again, I have completely overdone it on these freckles. I'm gonna go deal with that so that I am not late for picking, and I'm still doing more. As I said that, put this away. All right, we're still looking crazy, but I kind of talked a little bit about what I was going to do and then realized that maybe not everybody knows what a radio tour is. What you do is go, in this case, coast to coast to as many different radio stations as you can. Sometimes you're just playing the music for them, like over a speaker, if it's a new song that they haven't heard yet. A lot of times you want them to hear the production of it. Other times you want them to hear your artist play live. For Josh, I think it's been a little bit of both since he's new. Basically, a radio tour is introducing yourself or your songs or your tour, whatever it is that you want to promote to the world. So lots of times that's interviews, live performances on radio, and sometimes it's just meetings with these people. So it's usually different from station to station, but it's a really great way to make connections with the people at radio, to kind of talk about your songs and the stories behind them a lot of times. Sometimes a radio tour shows the radio stations that you are taking this seriously and that you're investing in your own career and that you're here to stay. I remember that was something that a radio person once told me. I guess it was my second radio tour, because the first one I dropped a single and he wasn't very responsive to it, and that's okay. You kind of know that these things can happen, but the second one, he's like, okay, now I'm taking you seriously because I know you're here to stay. You had something to follow up the first single. Radio tours are not glamorous. Lots of times you're flying and driving and having meetings all in the same day. You're repeating yourself a lot during those 3 weeks, which can get kind of frustrating, I guess. It's a weird mental game because obviously you know you haven't told this station this story before, but you just said it 6 other times the day before. Wish us luck. Buckle up. Let's go. No weather yet, thankfully, but I'm literally just pulling out of my yard right now. So let's hope that goes well. It's a little bit of a minefield over here because my husband has about 600 vehicles, 400 of which don't run. So I just have to kind of obstacle course around them, which is really fun. If you're a farm girl with a husband, probably you know. I also forgot to mention that Josh has a full band show in PA, which is his hometown, Prince Albert. And I think that will be really cool, especially to like see and document and like watch him grow over the years. I might go see Riley Green on Sunday in Regina. My friend Eric Dillon is opening for him. So it's gonna be a fun weekend. I'll try and take you along for as much of it as I possibly can. I think that's all I have to say for now. How's your coffee, Carmi?
It's all good. So is my donut.
We're all vlogging. God, good thing there's no one around. That would be so much more embarrassing.
Josh, are you so excited to see the series we're going to introduce you to?
What?
Well, like when we go, we're radio touring, we usually get into a series.
Like a TV series.
Like Love is Blind. I feel like we're very newly into Love is Blind.
Yeah, we could start Love is Blind over. Have you started Love is Blind yet, Josh?
I watched the first season in person.
Only,
not the new one?
You're like 6 seasons behind. We have work to do. Are you a coffee guy? That's too
Nope.
bad.
Do not drink coffee. I'll take a Red Bull, please.
Well, this is over. Josh is a meat and potatoes kind of guy, so we thought we would take him to one of my favorite restaurants in Saskatoon, which is Hearth, to try and expand his palate a little bit.
That tastes like pickle?
Yeah.
Eat the rest of it.
It tastes pickled. I'm kind of nervous right now.
No, eat it.
No, I'm scared.
So my biggest pet peeve is drinking nice wine out of shitty hotel plastic glasses. So we got real glasses. Josh wanted a Pepsi to drink out of his glass, but they're too busy, so he's gonna have to drink wine. Okay, we're back at the hotel. We just had dinner. Carmen bought a really nice bottle of Stag's Leap. Josh here is not a big wine guy, so we gave him just a little taste. He's not really enjoying it, so we're teaching him how to drink it.
Do the teeth.
Take it and then just like sort of breathe like through your teeth. Like this.
That's weird, bro.
That was night one, and we're probably just gonna go to bed. Actually, we're probably gonna watch Love is Blind and go to bed.
We're actually gonna do that. That's correct.
This morning we are just watching Love is Blind while we get ready. We got up a little earlier than we needed to, which is fine, so we're just enjoying a pre-coffee coffee. And I'm having greens as well. Today we're going to the Bull here in Saskatoon, and then we are driving to PA where Josh has a show tomorrow night. Supposed to get a big winter storm. It was supposed to start at 4:30 this morning, but so far nothing. So keep your fingers crossed for us, and that would be great. I would have a tough time. I think I would be so nervous that they thought I was ugly when I get out there. It's a big uggo. When we're in Saskatoon, our favorite coffee shop is Broadway, so we obviously had to stop there, even though Josh is not a coffee guy. Okay, now it's starting to snow pretty good. I made Carmen drive this time. When we got to the Bull and CJWW, they wanted Josh to perform his new single, Highway Money, so that they could just kind of see how awesome he is at performing, so he crushed that. Then we moved on to an interview that they recorded for later when the single is out in a couple of weeks. So that's perfect. He'll have a little bit of an extra push on the day that the song comes out. They even played my current single, Life, for me. So that was a nice little bonus.
Phenomenal.
Then we went to the boardroom where we played 4 of Josh's new songs, fully produced so that they can kind of get a sense of the production elements in there and kind of a little bit more of what his sound is going to be. All right, we're back on the road again. Just got done at the Bull with this young man who crushed it. How do you feel it went, Josh? How was it?
That went pretty good. I'm excited about it. They seem to like the songs.
They were dancing along. They loved it.
Fucking the one dude was singing along.
I know, to Highway Money, which is the next single, so that's a good sign. Carmen, how do you feel it went?
It was really good.
Now we are on our way to PA, which is Josh's hometown. He's got a show there tomorrow night, and we're driving in I'll say a mild snowstorm. I don't actually feel like this is too bad yet. Here we go. We're going to PA.
Wow.
Oh! Got it.
King of Prince Albert.
Sold out. So we pretty much rotted all day. Really didn't do too much, but yeah. Carmen and I just got ready and we're about to go watch Josh play, which I'm super excited. It's a sold out show in his hometown, and it's really the first time that we're seeing him do a full start to finish actual show, not just like a showcase or a couple like acoustic songs. So let's go. We'll take you with us. Okay, I missed filming a ton of stuff, so here is a video of Clay's butt walking through the hotel while I tell you what happened. Josh had an amazing show, and it was so great to meet and hang out with his family a little bit more. After his show in PA, Carmen and I headed to Regina, where we met up with my husband Clay and a couple of buddies, and we did decide to go to the Riley Green concert. I took no videos of getting ready or anything, but please enjoy us enjoying the concert.
Neighbors called the cops last night about 2:45.
Leave me walking just one more track. Take my breath, make it hard to breathe.
Nothing but blue skies as far as I could see. You picked a damn good day to leave.
Boom, through the magic of television and vlogging, I'm back home. So it was a super awesome long weekend with Josh. Let me know if you're liking these vlogs. Let me know what else you want to see. So yeah, have a wonderful day. Thanks for coming.